Hey guys, Martian Cubing here, and today we have an unboxing. So let's just open this up. Okay, so here we have the XMan Flare 2x2. Just slide the box over the top, and here we have the puzzle in its box. This is pretty much the same box as the Volk, just it's white instead of black on the bottom. Let's just open this up and take a look at the cube. So the cube is also packaged in shrink wrap. This is one of the most satisfying parts of opening new cubes, just sliding it out of the plastic packaging. There we go. Alright, so, first off, this is just a very light cube. I do have the Volk here, so we can just compare the colors. So colors so far seem to be almost identical. The red is a little bit darker, yellow's a little more neonish, and then white's pretty much the same. I do like this red XMan logo though. I think that looks pretty cool. So let's just go ahead and get in the first turn. Because this is definitely interesting. It's lighter and it has a pretty interesting feel. It's kind of hard to explain it. It's like, it feels a lot like the GAN 249. I don't have the 251, but it seems, I would assume that's a lot how it feels like. It's very fast. It's faster than how I have my Volk set up. But it does, I am locking up a bit. So, let's just really quick compare corner cutting. So, on the Volk, or on the Flare, it can do 45, it locks up sometimes. Right there, it can't really do that much. And for reverse, like maybe 30 degrees. So if we look at the Volk, does 45 no problem. Can go over 45 pretty easily. And it pretty much corner cuts until it reverse corner cuts with only a little part where it catches. So far, the Volk is better at corner cutting. Just from first impressions. I'll definitely set this up, but this cube is much faster than the Volk. I don't know if the lightness has anything to do with this, but let's just take a look at the tension setting. So for me, let's move this up close here. You can see, let's move the light. You can see how there's two levers there. And what you can do is, so right now the magnets are closest, so I think that's the weakest. Okay. Now we have one out, which is medium strength, and then if I move the second lever out, that'll be the strongest strength, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that's definitely strongest right there. I think the weakest strength is actually a pretty strong strength. I think that's just because the cube is a pretty fast cube. But that's definitely an interesting design for changing the magnets. I'm not sure how they did that actually, but it's pretty cool. I think for a 2x2, you don't really need to change the magnet strength a lot, but for me, I think strong is a little too strong. I'd either stick with medium or the weakest strength. I think that's what a lot of people do, because this, you can see how it like shakes when I stop it. So yeah, this is quite an interesting cube. It is $5 cheaper than the Volk here. But from what I have seen just in my first impressions, it doesn't perform quite as well as the Volk. It's much faster though, which is a plus. I'll have to do some solves on this and see if it's my main. It definitely sounds the same as the GAN 249, whereas this is kind of a clickier sound. Let's just listen to how these both sound. So that's the Volk. And that's the Flare. So you can definitely tell there's a different sound to them. Yeah, so far I find, I think I'm just not used to the speed of this cube. I am overshooting a bit and thus locking up from it. From what I feel, it's a good cube, since it is $5 less than the Volk. I mean, if you have like 15 bucks, go ahead and buy this one. It's definitely a great cube, and it's kind of cool how you can change the magnets. I find the Volk is just a stabler cube for me, at least, and I think for a lot of people find it good. But this is really interesting, the magnet. I think the magnet magnet adjustable is really interesting. I think this is a cool proof of concept that you can like change magnets just like that by only flipping one piece, which is pretty cool. But I think if they do make a flare V2, I think if anything they need to improve, they just need to improve the corner cutting and really stability, because I think that's the main killer for a lot of people. But from what I've seen just unboxing this, it's a really good cube. I just think the Volk is a little bit stabler, but the Volk is $5 more, so I'll be doing a comparison video from both of these, just if you have like the money and you're just wondering which one to get. So I'll have a comparison video out between these soon. But until then, thank you guys for watching this video. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.